ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Paradise to welcome you to another action-packed hour of UIW Wrestling. And this one will be from Martinsberg, West Virginia, the final stand, the UIW's tournament to decide who our new heavyweight champion will be. Max Thrasher, Watsumi the Rising Sun, the War Pig, Agent Orange, Diamond Dave Casanova and Rip Sawyer in tag team action, and much, much more. But right now, let's go to ringside and see that action. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this hour of UIW Wrestling. We've got tournament matches here in the final stand. And once again, we're in Martinsburg, West Virginia. And I'm here with my broadcast partner, such as he is, Kevin the Truth Casey.
What's that racket out here? Some type of a motorcycle going up around back?
Not quite, but here comes Max Thrasher, ladies and gentlemen. And he's ready.
Well, he's getting uglier by the day, isn't he? He finally took that mask off.
You got an axe to grind with this guy, too.
He's a Benedict, he's a trainer, too.
Kevin, all I can say is this, is we're looking at a real good match here. We're looking at a real good match. Max Thrasher and Watsumi, the Rising Sun. And Watsumi is an exciting wrestler, Kevin the Truth Casey.
Well, I'll tell you that.
I don't think anybody would deny that.
I'm not going to deny it. I've seen the guy. He does moonsault. He does a lot of the Japanese moves. He's very exciting. And
he's a crowd favorite. A real crowd pleaser.
Well,
they love him.
Well, I don't care about that. I just noticed that Max has got a new ring attire here.
Yeah, well,
like
Max
he's donning the leather.
He's donning the leather. He's looking a little bit more vicious here.
And he's using his real face. You know, he used to use makeup on. So he's got the mask on right now. We get a shot of Max.
I think that might be something he might have picked up in Cambodia there, Kevin.
There's Max. He's got his mask on right now. He had it off a minute ago. Looks like skulls on his tights here.
Yeah, that's what he has there. Like I said, he's looking a little bit more menacing than Max has in the past.
He's always been menacing.
Yes, he has. And we're ready to start our match. Our referee is Dave the Wave.
Wave the Dave, public pencil neck #1. Boy, he really wishes he could be here on this desk.
Well, Kevin, who knows? Fortunes change, don't they? And Dave the Wave may be back here one of these days.
That'll be the day. He'd have to beat me to get this job back.
And how might he have to do that, Kevin the Truth Casey?
Well, first of all, he couldn't do it. I'm a college athlete myself. Dave the Wave will get this job almost over my dead body, which will never happen.
Well, Dave's somewhat of an athlete himself. He may be a thin, wiry guy.
What was he, on the debate team in college?
I don't think
or was he in the chess club?
But what we need to do, Kevin the Truth Casey, is get back to this match. They're going to lock up here.
Test of strength here. I think this will definitely have to favor Max.
I think so, too. Max has got the weight advantage. And Watsumi trying to get some leverage on those ropes. Goes over the top. And rolls over Max Thrasher.
Wow,
Boy, comes
super kick.
I'm telling you, Max is out of the ring there. He's gonna take a spell to figure this one out a little bit, Kevin Casey, as he talks to
look at Watsumi.
Top rope. Boy, he's down on him on that concrete floor, flying off of that top rope.
Oh no, they're going in. Hey, watch
Max
out for my
got
pictures.
him.
My pictures are on sale at that table. You better not mess with him, Max.
Watsumi's messing with the wrong guy outside the ropes here, Kevin Casey.
He better not be messing with my pictures that are on sale for only $1 at every UIW event.
Thanks for sharing that with
Power
us,
bomb on the concrete floor.
There you go.
Now,
Max Thrasher, boy, that is the wrong guy to mess with outside of the ring.
I should know. He gave me the timber.
There you go. Here you the voice of experience, Kevin the Truth Casey here.
That'll ground his aerial assault.
Yeah.
Post haste and forthwith here.
Big time. All right, Max has got him back in. Getting it ready to take him up there for a pile driver. Taking his time. Watsumi's trying to fight it off.
I don't know if he can get him up.
Whoa, look at this. Reverses it and flips Max over the back here.
Another super kick. No, a chop.
I'll tell you, Max hasn't fared very well inside the ring. I think he might want to take Watsumi back out there again. There he goes and whips Max Thrasher in the rope. Another super kick there. Watsumi goes for the pin, 2 count.
Oh, what strength by Max.
Well, I tell you, he flew off of there. Max trying to gather himself a little bit, comes back with a kick of his own. And there's a, whoa, look at this.
Look at Max demonstrating his tremendous strength advantage.
Yeah, and a lot of agility to go along with it. Ready to take Watsumi up. Whoa, that's a hard one. Max covers, Watsumi flips him off. Trying to get him into some type of submission. Look at the arm on Max Thrasher there as he gets a headlock on Watsumi, the rising sun. And Max just applies the pressure. Kevin, if I didn't know better, I'd say he's going to snap his neck. Look at that pressure from Max Thrasher that he's exerting on Watsumi, the rising sun.
Even when Max was a member of Chaos Enterprises, he had a bad streak. I couldn't take him in public because he'd always try to beat up everybody.
He's a tough man.
And you know why?
Why's that?
Because he could.
Well, I believe that, Kevin Casey. I've tried to talk to Max before outside the ring, and if he doesn't want to be talked to, you won't do it.
Well, Max was a mere pawn in the master plan of Chaos Enterprises' assault of Kevin the Truth Casey to the commentator's desk. And I am here, and my plan did work.
Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a general.
Another installment in the continuing biography of Kevin the Truth Casey.
It's the #1 issue here in the UIW.
Well, some people would take issue with that, Kevin.
Speaking of issues, you can pick up the latest edition of Nothing But the Truth in the UIW program here, the official newsletter of the Universal Independent Wrestling. And not to mention, we have at every UIW card, you have souvenirs on sale here.
That's right.
Guys like King Kalua and Kevin the Tooth Casey sell their pictures out there.
And Axel Rotten and Killer Hit Kurt Dredd. And this match is moving right along here.
Max has pictures on sale too.
Absolutely.
Color ones too. I paid for all those.
You did?
I want to get my cut on the royalties.
Kevin, let's stay with the match here, bud. Okay. Max Thrasher.
I want everyone to buy Axel Rotten and Max's pictures because I get a cut of the royalties.
Well, Max Thrasher, smart move here, good strategy, working on Watsumi's left leg here, and really putting a hurting on the guy, causing some damage here.
Watsumi trying to looks like go for a crossface, doesn't have the leverage though.
Just doesn't have the leverage against a guy as big as Max.
Max, he may not be my friend, but he's not the friend of these fans here. What a spin.
Boom.
What a drop kick by Watsumi.
Stood right up and let him have it. Max is, I think he's, there you go. Kick to the stomach, another kick to the stomach.
Yeah, two can play that game.
Another one yet. And more.
He's hurting the ribs of Watsumi.
He's doing the chest area and the midsection. And Max is ready to go for another pin, I think, here. Dave the Wave down, 1, 2. Oh, it's a 2 count. Max puts him down again here. Nope,
shoulders up.
He can't get him down. But Watsumi's still hurting from that barrage.
I think he's got a claw hold on the liver.
I don't know. Well, Kevin Casey,
liver is a vital organ in the anatomy. Look at Max. Don't let him look at the camera. He might break it.
Well, Watsumi's still suffering from that barrage of kicks that Max Thrasher delivered.
Max is out, I think, trying to put his weight on the rib area of Max.
That's what it looks like. That looks like Max might have caught a thumb to the eye there.
Can't tell with that hair. It's like everywhere, you know. Wow, he got the big man down, as you see the WKMZ 97.5 banner here in the background.
There's another one of those super kicks. All right.
Working on the hamstring area.
He's going to give back.
That's actually good strategy. Looks like he's going for, could be a form of a surf. No.
Got him in a leg lock.
Looks like a reverse death lock. If he hooks this could be trouble for Max.
It's going to take a lot of strength to push out of this move.
I don't think he has quite the size to get a man like Max Thrasher in a hold like that. If he could, he's going to try it again.
He's got him down. He's letting him out of it, Kevin Casey.
That's a critical mistake.
He's going to go for a body slam.
Wow,
whoa!
He got the big guy up. I'm kind of surprised.
He did.
Uh-oh, what's this?
Looks like he's going to go up top on this one, Kevin Casey. And he does. He's up on the top rope. This is where Watsumi's got.
Body.
Whoa!
Met with the timber.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's a strength move from Max Thrasher.
Got him in the big, powerful timber. I felt it. You don't want to get in it.
No, I don't want to do that one. And Max Thrasher puts Watsumi down for the pin, and he's the winner in this tournament match.
Mike, before we
for
go
the
to a
final
break,
stand.
Max Thrasher advances in this tournament, I think. Is this a tournament match?
That's it. He advances.
All right, Max is another prohibitive favorite. I expect him in the semifinals.
There you go, and we're going to be back with another tournament match right after this, Kevin Casey.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, entering the ring for our next match at 258 pounds from Holbrook Street in the Hood, Bad Thing, AJ Fritzoid. His opponent at 300 pounds from Montego Bay, Jamaica, Rasta, the Voodoo Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, something that's going to shape up as a real great addition to this tournament. AJ Bad Thing Fritzoid versus Rasta the Voodoo Man. Kevin Casey, this is going to be a good match.
It really is. Bad Thing AJ Fritzoid.
I remember when he used to be the Wild Thing.
Well, he's the Bad Thing, and he's cashed many a check from Chaos Enterprises. But look at the sculpted physique of Rasta the Voodoo Man, a man who has traveled the world in professional wrestling and is enjoying a lot of success currently.
And what I understand from my sources within the UIW, this tournament extremely important to Rasta the Voodoo Man. He's looking, with all the travels you say that he's wrestled across the world, he's yet to collect a belt, and he's looking for this one, Kevin Casey.
Well, everyone in the UIW is looking to collect that belt, and Rasta going through some voodoo-style rituals here, planting salt in the four corners of the ring, adjusting his tights there.
Well, and AJ Fritzoid...
Never turn your back on a guy like AJ, though.
No, he's going right for it. He knows he's got to really do what he can to take apart Rasta the Voodoo Man here to win this match.
Giving up a lot of height,
yeah,
a lot of size here. I might give the wrestling, I think I'll give the wrestling edge in this match to Bad Thing AJ Fritzoid, though.
That's true, because the Rasta the Voodoo Man, strength unparalleled.
Correct.
Absolutely.
I think there's only one man in the UIW that can match strength for strength with Rasta, and that's...
And who might that be?
I think that's Neil the Power Superior.
I'd have to agree with you, Kevin Casey. That's the guy. And they've had some great matches in the past themselves. Rasta the Voodoo Man, he's not going to take much from AJ Bad Thing.
Look at that look in his eyes. I mean,
oh, that's it. He's locked in tonight. He's locked in. He's ready to roll. And Fritzoid, he's going to horse around a little bit.
You know, I came across Voodoo down when I was in Montego Bay on the Montego Bay Swim and Racket Club. They had a nice 18 holes down there. Shot a 69 when I was down there, 3 under par.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the man needs a social secretary. You can't keep up with Kevin the Truth.
I do have a secretary. That's the Wild Thing, JB in Baltimore, Maryland.
There you go.
Look at the strength of Rasta.
That's it. Just gets him up over his shoulders, and he's got him. And Fritzoid, boy, look at that look on his face. He can't believe it.
Either he's got lockjaw or he can't believe what he's seeing.
That's right. He can't believe what he felt, Kevin Casey.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah. And Rasta, look at that. Okay.
You got to be impressed with a physique like that. That comes from hours and hours in the gym. Dedication to training.
Who?
More than just
to the stomach.
I tell you, that's more than just taking vitamins and saying a few hymns.
That's for sure.
A
rabbit
body
punch
like
to the back of AJ Fritzoid.
Well, these
He's
guys
got him on a rope. Handsome Howard over there.
Is that Howard Sprague from Mayberry RFD?
That is Handsome Howard, our very own
He looks like
referee.
Howard Sprague from Mayberry RFD.
He might take issue with that with you, Kevin Casey.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We got two guys in the ring that definitely have not been acquainted with the rule book of professional wrestling.
Well, AJ Fritzoid has got to attack from that standpoint. Rasta the Voodoo man, sheer strength.
Strength, not strength. Come on.
Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate that.
AJ's jeans are ripped, though.
Yeah, they are. Well, I think he's trying to, like he says, look like one of the boys from the hood. Whoa!
Look at the strength. The ring shook. He threw bad thing AJ Fritzoid into the turnbuckle so hard the whole ring shook.
And his windpipe still hurts. Rasta the Voodoo man puts the boot to his windpipe.
You're not going to see many rules followed here, fans. This is definitely going to be brawling. The rule book, by the way, I saw it go out the window right when the bell rang.
Well, that was pretty much it, because Fritzoid just ran right across the ring and started attacking Rasta the Voodoo man.
Rasta,
and this is some kind of
voodoo style.
Claw hold there that he puts on Fritzoid's heart or whatever. And here's a big slam coming from the Voodoo man.
Voodoo's about 6'7", 6'8". You're coming down
a long way.
Right on.
It's a big fall. Off the rope. Ooh, clothesline. And that was, boy, did you hear that crack, Kevin Casey?
Even through these earphones.
Yeah, that's right. It'll penetrate anything in this hall. Down here at the Maryland National Guard Armory in lovely Martinsberg, West Virginia.
What's the name of this place?
Martinsberg, West Virginia.
What's the name of the armory, though?
It's the Martinsberg National Guard Armory.
Why'd you say the Maryland?
I did.
You did.
Kevin.
I actually don't want to be here.
I know you don't, Kevin.
I don't want to be in Maryland.
But we are in Martinsburg.
Well, if it wasn't for the UIW being here, you wouldn't see Kevin the Truth Casey in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
You might hear me listen to WKMZ 97.5. And what's that guy's name again?
Gary Moore Music Michaels. He's on in the morning.
He's on everywhere. I've heard him besides on here.
Well, they get a powerful signal all across a four-state area.
He prides himself on being more than just a morning personality.
There you go.
We could have a whip. Yep, Irish whip.
Here comes. Whoop. Missed with the clothesline. AJ hooks up. Whoa, look at this. Trying for the pin. It's a 3 count. It's a 3 count.
That's got to be an upset.
Oh, boy. Look at Fritzoid.
I am totally in shock here.
Boy.
First of all, I think Howard Sprague is on the take from AJ Fritzoid. He must be using some of that chaos.
That took everybody by surprise.
I am very shocked. Rasta the Voodoo
man, he's up the aisle and he's in the locker room for more. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back to see what happens right after these messages.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
Now entering the ring, ladies and gentlemen, for our next match at 378 pounds, coming from Hell's Kitchen, New York, welcome the War Pig.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, one of the bigger wrestlers in the UIW, the War Pig, former protege of Sonny Steele. Excuse me, Kevin?
And his opponent from Southeast Asia, 229
I'm sorry,
pounds.
I didn't mean to upset you by mentioning Sonny Steele's
you
name.
didn't upset me.
Okay.
I mean, I just hadn't heard of the guy.
You hadn't heard of the guy?
No.
All right, one of the rival managers here in the UIW.
I have no rival and no parallel. In
oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another installment.
That helicopter sound can only mean one thing. That's right. The man from the VA hospital in parts unknown, Agent Orange.
And here he is, machete or bayonet or whatever he carries.
Anything he wants it to be. Agent Orange is a very, very impressive competitor here. I like the way.
Well, I've seen him in action a couple times, Kevin Casey. The guy's got some good wrestling moves, and he is a competitor.
Look at that. He's kind of on the demented side. I think he was subjected to a little bit too much of the chemicals in Vietnam.
He's gonna go after the War Pig here.
hands full. This War Pig's a very large individual.
Yeah, he sure is.
Looks like he hadn't missed.
And this is, Kevin Casey, by the way, this is a tournament match for advancements here to the final matches and the final stand, the championship.
Nice chops by Agent Orange.
For the UIW heavyweight belt.
I was about to say War Pig hadn't missed the training table too many times.
No, he hasn't.
Agent Orange looks like he's going to go for some type of a choking maneuver.
He's got him on the ropes and he's using it. He's got the War Pig off his feet, which is what you have to do with the War Pig.
Either that or make some sausage out of the guy.
Get the War Pig off his feet. Agent Orange looks like he's getting in there with some other kind of chokehold. Oh, here's a good move. Argue with Joe DiCarlo and choke him. Joe DiCarlo there, Kevin. I know you have trouble with some of these names.
Perpetual motion here.
He is.
Orange is very impressive here.
He is aggressive. And the War Pig, I don't think, knows what hit him yet.
Agent Orange looks like a nice little leg sweep there.
Ooh. Good move there. Look at the War Pig.
He's an
War
ugly
Pig
critter,
red
isn't he?
all over.
Isn't the War Pig an ugly critter? Tell you one thing though, War Pig is a pretty good wrestler. Agent Orange working on the hamstrings. Let me see. War Pig, like I said, is a pretty impressive wrestler.
Woo.
War Pig, little shot, a little south of the border, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. There.
Down around Guatemala.
That's about right. That's about right. Once again, proving that Agent Orange will pull out all the stops to win in this tournament.
What do you want, the all cliche here, Mike? Let me tell you one thing. War Pig is a pretty good wrestler.
He is.
He came out at Phil Livelsberger Training Academy, proving to fans that if you go to Phil Livelsberger's Training Academy and you show yourself very good, you might find yourself on TV here in the UIW.
Hey, plug it one more time, Kevin. That would make it 3. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back at the match. Agent Orange doing a job on the War Pig, but here comes the Pig.
Oh, man.
You can't survive a move
War Pig
like
is
that
somewhat
from the War
disgruntled
Pig.
at this juncture.
Agent Orange catching a
War
little
Pig
heat
has
now.
kind of a fan following of late.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
look at this.
Look at that ham hock, pardon the
This guy
pun.
cannot breathe. Agent Orange, dizzy from lack of oxygen.
Maybe from too much Agent Orange.
As the War Pig applied a heavy thigh.
You got to watch out for Agent Orange's Orange missed.
Is that the move, or does something
It's
appear?
not a move, it's something that
Some
could
kind
appear.
of vapor?
It is some type of poisonous vapor.
Ooh, clothesline from the War Pig as he flattens Agent Orange. I think
Some of the fans here, and Agent Orange has told me that he does not like it. Some of the fans around the UIW arenas are starting to chant, make disparaging remarks about Agent Orange. They call him Pumpkinhead, and he told me he really doesn't like it.
you know Kevin Casey.
He doesn't look like a jack-o'-lantern to me with Halloween coming up here next month.
Kevin Casey, when you
It's this month.
walk into the public arena, you leave yourself open for all kinds of things, and a lot of that has to do with your appearance, and that's why they're calling him Pumpkinhead.
Oh, a little double chop to the throat.
Darn good wrestler. That's Agent
Orange. He's trying to
Look
go
at
for a
this.
vertical
He's gonna
suplex.
try it.
Wow!
What a power move from Agent Orange.
Agent Orange never ceases to amaze me with some of his ring exploits.
I'll tell you, the guy just a sheer strength move there. Good timing. Look at this.
Uh-oh, he misjudged that.
He sure did.
That'll
And
cost
that's
him.
3. A 3 count from referee Joe DiCarlo. Agent Orange, he took it all.
Agent Orange was somewhat, patting himself on the back for his strength moves, but he's got to remember, War Pig's close to 400 pounds. Fans, your winner is the War Pig, right,
That's
Mike?
right, the War Pig, and we'll be back with more wrestling after these messages.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ring now. 219 pounds from Greenwich Village, New York, Insatiable, Adrian Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the more bizarre entities in the UIW, Insatiable Adrian Hall.
Well, we're not going to question his proclivity here tonight, Mike Paradise. But I know one thing, Adrian Hall is in a lot of trouble for stealing the ring music of Agent Orange.
And his opponent, we have a substitution.
I think maybe our technical people might have discovered that.
Well, whoever is at the bottom of it, they're going to find themselves at the wrong end of the Orange Crush. What is Adrian doing here?
Adrian is distributing
Wait, that's Mike
flowers.
Sampson.
Now,
Mike
wait
Sampson.
a minute.
That's one half of the $1 Billion Babies, Mike Sampson.
And we were led to believe coming up in this match, which I thought was a tournament match, Kevin Casey.
It might be a tournament match.
That it was Neil the Power Superior was going to be the opponent.
That's Mike Sampson, former one half of the World Tag Team Champions.
That's right, from the $1 Billion Babies, Kevin
That's right,
Casey.
and you can see the $1 Billion Babies along with Kevin the Truth Casey in the November issue of the Wrestler magazine with his partner GQ Stratus. But this will be a pretty good match. I'll tell you one thing, Mike Parrish, you may not have seen Mike Sampson, but he's held numerous singles titles.
I've not had the opportunity to see him before.
Mike Sampson is a former Virginia State heavyweight champion and Virginia State Tag Team champion, as well as a World Tag Team champion.
Is Virginia close to West Virginia, Kevin?
Unfortunately.
And we're here in Martinsburg at the
I'd rather
National
be in
Guard Army.
Virginia than West Virginia, let me tell you that.
And we're having a good time, believe it or not.
But I'm going to tell you one thing, Mike Paradise.
What's
Mike
that, Kevin?
Sampson is a very accomplished professional wrestler. You will see a clinic. I've managed the $1 Billion Babies before, I know.
Kevin, I like nothing better than that. If the guy's a pro, I want to see him. Okay, and
now,
an unusual move from the insatiable Adrian Hall.
is he trying to get Sampson's phone number? Is he like blondes or what?
I think something. Dave the Wave even took issue with that one.
Well, Dave the Wave probably told him to do it.
Yeah,
Wait
I
a
mean-
minute. Is Dave the Wave getting jealous of Mike
No,
Sampson
I don't
now?
believe so.
What does Hall and Dave the Wave have going here, Mike? You're supposed to be objective here.
Don't move on that one, Kevin Casey, because there's nothing there. All right, Adrian Hall and Mike Sampson lock up in the middle of the ring. A knee to the midsection from Adrian Hall. This guy,
Mike Sampson's getting agitated. Look at Mike Sampson, a whirlwind, a fury of activity.
Ooh.
Mike Sampson, a very aggressive competitor. Uh-oh, whip.
Little reverse there.
What is
Look at
this?
this. Adrian Hall going up top on him there.
Mike Sampson wants a timeout.
Okay, David Wade says, get back in there. Come on, Mike.
What is
let's go.
Adrian Hall doing a curtsy in the middle of the ring? My God,
Kevin
this
Casey,
is professional
really, with
wrestling.
this guy, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what he does. I never
Where's
know what
Adrian
he's
Hall
gonna
from?
do.
Is he from San Francisco or what?
He's from Greenwich Village.
Oh, you said that so sweetly with a nice little speech pattern there, Paradise. Look at Mike Sampson, nice reversal
There
here.
you go.
What a reversal. That's professional wrestling right there, fans.
And Adrian Hall with a reversal.
Nah, he got lucky.
Well,
Nice little leg takedown here by Mike Sampson.
Mike Sampson, I got to say, at this point, Kevin Casey, a good mechanical wrestler here. I mean, he's really
Fundamentally solid.
He certainly is, Kevin Casey. I just think, and I'll tell you, if I was coming in the first time to meet Adrian Hall, I think the aura of Mr. Hall would throw me off a little bit too. And I think that's what Mike Sampson's trying to second guess here. But I think this is what he needs to do, go to a few strength moves like this, and he could probably take care of Mr. Adrian Hall.
Mike Sampson, president of Main Event Promotions. And on the board of Chaos Enterprises, I might add.
So there is a connection, Kev.
I told you, Paradise, I have been manager of the $1 Billion Babies in the past, and you know, I might even start managing them here in the UIW. If the tag team tournament comes off, which I think it is, I might bring the $1 Billion Babies.
I don't know Mike Sampson's partner, but if he's as good as Mike Sampson is, then I think you'd have yourself a great tag team.
I think I'd have myself tag team champions.
That's quite possible.
Wherever the
Kevin
$1 Billion Babies go, they're tag team champions.
Well, Mike Sampson having his problems here in this match, trying to figure out Adrian Hall.
He can figure him out when he's on the canvas. Kick it. Hey, you know, Sampson reminds me of some of the Chaos mottos. You know, we don't hit a man when he's down.
We kick him.
No, we kick him. It's easier.
There you are. The corporate philosophy of one Mr. Kevin Casey.
That's right. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. Sampson looks like he's going to whip him into the ropes. Uh-oh, nice slam. Tilt-a-world, yes. What brilliant wrestling.
And that did it for Adrian. Whoop, he got a shoulder up. Got a shoulder up. I think he's...
That was a very slow count by Wave to Dave.
Wave. Dave is in charge of this match, Kevin. You're going to have to let him referee this. Mike Sampson coming right back. That is the sign of a pro. Not spending a whole
Belly
lot of
to back suplex. Wow.
There you go. Another power move. Another shoulder.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait a minute.
Kevin, you saw it. What's this? Wait a minute.
No, see that's incorrect here, Mike Parrish. You may have seen something rise from Adrian Hall, but his arm was still on the mat. If anything, this should be a double. There should be no winner. This should be a draw. This should be a draw. I'm going to protest this.
I have my questions about this match.
His shoulder may have been up, but his arms were on the canvas. This is a very disputed situation, Paradise. I'm going to look into it.
All right, Kevin, we need you to do that, and we'll get back with more information about the outcome of our last match right after these messages.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
Our next event is a non-title tag team match where you'll welcome at 501 pounds combined from the bad side of Baltimore, Rip Sawyer, Diamond Dave, the Cream Team.
There you go, Kevin Casey, the Cream Team from the bad side of Baltimore.
They hang a lot at the block in Baltimore, on Baltimore Street.
Diamond Dave Casanova and Rip Sawyer.
Now, I'll tell you one thing about this Cream Team. They're not the best of friends. They are partners, however.
Well, I tell you, the matches I've seen them in together, Kevin Casey, good teamwork with these guys. Great
They are a good team, you know, and they've been getting a lot of accolades of late.
And they're going to be in there against Hangman Harley Watkins and Ricky Lane. And I don't know that that Watkins and Ricky Lane have ever wrestled together as a tag team.
Well,
so I think that puts them automatically at a disadvantage.
We know the Cream Team still has this simmering situation with Dixie Devastation. I'll tell you one thing. Cream Team and $1 Billion Babies are not strangers to one another. They hate each other. They'd like nothing more than to get it on. I think the UIW fans would agree. And I think the UIW fans want to see the $1 Billion Babies and the Cream Team get it on.
Well, you know, if it's like I said, Kevin Casey, you tell me that Mike Sampson's partner is just as good as he is, I think that'd be a great matchup.
I think
with
the
them
fans
and
would love to see that.
Yeah, them and the Cream Team.
I have been told by a lot of the fans they want to see $1 Billion Babies and Cream Team get it on. Rip Sawyer here, getting ready to lock up with Harley Watkins. And Rip Sawyer is kind of a strange individual. He's kind of like the Danzig of professional wrestling. You know, Rip Sawyer is like an owl. He's nocturnal. You know, he wrestles and trains a lot, but he only goes out at night.
Well, hey, each to their own, Kevin. Some folks would think some of your habits are strange.
Well, like
now, I don't know how that could happen.
Making a lot of money?
No, not because you have a lot of money.
Oh, I do.
But because of the guys you like to hang around with.
Oh, like
Kahlua
and the $1 Billion Babies?
Yeah, they think that maybe. But, you know, Rip's got his own. He's a homegrown Baltimore boy and likes to travel the nightlife there in Baltimore.
Nice hard blow to the jaw here by Harley Watkins, sparing no mercy here on Rip Sawyer. So he's going to tag in
Ricky Lane. He's got him set up for
Rip Sawyer reversed
to the stomach
quickly.
there.
Cream Team calling for play number 214.
Diamond Dave in there.
That's a double
Rip
call.
Sawyer.
Oh, my! That could have snapped his neck.
Spun him all around. Ricky Lane gets shoved back in the corner, and here comes Harley Watkins. Now
Cream
Diamond
Team doing
Dave
some
and Rip
double
Sawyer
teaming.
got to work on him.
I didn't even see a tag here.
Oh, there was a tag, a legal tag. Rip Sawyer to Diamond
I'll tell you
Dave
something about
Casanova.
Diamond Dave Casanova. He has one of the best drop kicks I've seen in professional wrestling.
Yes, he does.
And he has the move. You've seen it. The UIW fans have seen it. It's called the Diamond Walk. What a spectacular
It is a
maneuver.
great move. Always a crowd
Big
pleaser.
backdrop by Harley Watkins.
Harley Watkins big enough to take on Diamond Dave here.
You know, Diamond Dave and I have gone to the Jewel Box and Circus, and we've hung out the block in Baltimore. We're very popular guys down there. I may not hang out with the guy now, but Dave Casanova is popular with the ladies in Baltimore.
Crowd pleasers, a couple of good-looking guys. They do okay down there. Harley Watkins got Diamond Dave in a leg lock there. Pulls out of it. He's still got Diamond Dave on the mat.
It's like working on the leg here. Oh, small package by Dave Casanova.
There you go.
Into the
Small
ropes.
package.
Into the ropes,
He was in the ropes. All right, Ricky Lane coming up from behind Diamond Dave. There's the tag. Here comes Rip Sawyer.
Rip Sawyer, a man with an attitude.
That's right, and he's looking to do some business with it.
Oh, man, right
boy, did he clock him.
Kind of a 360 spin here. Rip Sawyer.
That's right, Ricky Lane is taking some shots in this match.
There's that drop
there
kick.
you go. That put him
That's
away.
one of the best drop kicks in professional wrestling fans. Diamond Dave Casanova.
Harley Watkins stands there trying to make the tag of no use to Ricky Lane. Here's another move.
Another one of these Cream Team moves here, patented.
It looks like it.
Look at that teamwork. Cream Team is a polished tag team.
Great timing.
I'm surprised this Lane kicked out. That was a
He
devastating
managed to
maneuver.
do it. I thought he had really been put away on that one.
Cream Team has a variety of moves. That's why I can't help but think. Belly to back suplex.
Another
Knee
one.
drop by
Oh,
Dave
my.
Casanova.
Knees right across
That's
his
why I
face.
can't help to think that these UIW fans, I'm just not surprised that they're demanding a match between Billion Dollar Babies and Cream Team. Two teams with polished tag team maneuvers. Here we go again.
Yep.
Wow, nice maneuvers here by the Cream Team. This Cream Team is a very, very good tag team. No, I'd have to rate them as one of the perennial favorites for the upcoming tag team tournament.
There's a body slam from Rip Sawyer. Elbow smash. Turns over Ricky Lane. Ricky Lane's put some time in.
Ricky Lane's going to be in the sauna a lot this week in the whirlpool. Looks
Into
like
the
Dave
turnbuckle.
Casanova.
Oh,
what
Diamond
a cheap shot by
Dave.
Dave Casanova.
Diamond Dave.
Uh-oh, Dave Casanova. What? There it is. There's Dave Casanova with the diamond walk. Let's hurry and get the camera on it. Wow, there he snapped the neck. What an exciting maneuver by Dave Casanova.
That's Diamond Dave, and he waited till Joe DiCarlo was busy and then put that one on him. And
Another
here they
situation.
come.
Double leg takedown,
Oh,
knee to the back of the neck. Cream Team, a polished tag team.
Doing all the damage they can do to Ricky Lane out
I think
there.
they're trying to send a message to Dixie Devastation. You know,
Well-
Jeff Collette and Dave Casanova are no friends, by the way. Oh, there's the separator.
I don't think one tag team could meet
I'm
out
sorry,
any more
I'm sorry.
punches.
I stand
Harley
corrected.
Watkins is walking off.
Harley Watkins. Mike, I just want to clarify a point. That was not the Cream Team patented separator. That was one of Rip Sawyer's leg maneuvers there.
Well, I can't believe this, Kevin Casey. Harley Watkins
Well, Harley was
walked
asking for a tag, and he wouldn't give him a tag. Look at
Wait,
Dave.
he walks off and leaves his
like
partner?
Dave Casanova. Oh my! You count to 1,000.
This is it. That's
Cream
it.
Team with an impressive victory here.
Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable.
Notwithstanding the absence of Harley Watkins, the Cream Team is very impressive here.
Absolutely.
tonight.
And they're ready for Dixie Devastation, and we'll be ready for more wrestling after this.
And now our next round, would you welcome into the ring 231 pounds of from beyond the valley of the shadow of death, half of the Lords of Darkness, Agony.
Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is an unusual occurrence for the UIW. Half of the Lords of Darkness, Agony, will be out here wrestling as a single, Kevin Casey. Can you shed any light on this one for me?
I can shed light on the sun.
And his opponent at 230
Agony,
pounds from
Pain and
South
Agony, Lords of Darkness. are a very impressive tag team. I really like them. I think that they're a good tag team. I'd have to say Pain and Agony, Lords of
Darkness.
Them, Cream Team, Dixie Devastation, these $1 billion babies are some top flight tag teams here in the UIW.
Would make for a great tournament.
Hey, wait, let me tell you something, Mike Perry. Is that Bojangles?
Yeah.
You know, I am wearing my custom boots I got at Cowtown in El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
Mike, they need a shine. Let's get Bojangles over here.
Hey,
to give me a shine.
come on, Kevin. With
My
those
boots
kind
need
of
a shine.
cracks, Kevin, look, Bojangles always acquitted himself admirably in the UIW here, and I don't have any reason to believe he can't do the same against Agony.
Last time I saw a guy like that looked like Bojangles, he was holding a key ring out in my front yard of Chaos Estates.
Kevin Casey with the witty repartee here.
Repertoire.
What repartee
Haven't
in
you
this
been to
case.
France?
And we got Agony against Mr. Bojangles, which is, you know, Kevin, I'm almost expected to see his partner Payne out here sooner or later.
Well, I think Bojangles is going to experience some pain tonight.
That's entirely possible. Bojangles, like I said, a great competitor out here. He's tag team before with Sledgehammer McGill, and that's always been very exciting.
Hey, speaking of Bojangles, don't they have a restaurant named that around here?
Yes, they do, Kevin.
And you know what?
And
Dave
what?
the Wave is a clerk at the Bojangles in Baltimore, Maryland.
Well, that's funny.
He got fired from the broadcast booth, and to stay off of welfare, he's working at the Bojangles in Baltimore.
He told me that's how he had met up with you. You were working in the drive-through window. Now, Kevin Casey, let's stick to the match and give Mr. Bojangles a break here and watch some good wrestling here in the
He's
UIW.
going to get a break, but it's going to be from Agony. Agony's going to break his neck.
Well, he's strutting his stuff. Oh, there you go.
Oh, cheap shot by Bojangles.
Hey, waited till he turned around. And there's a boot to the stomach and another fist to the face. And Agony.
What's Bojangles asking these fans for? Is he asking them for money?
Because he's a crowd pleaser, Kevin. He likes to play to the fans. We all know that one. And he breaks on a handsome Howard sub.
Wow, that's
there.
Howard Sprague from Mayberry RFD again. Where's Goober and Gomer and Andy and Floyd and all the characters? Where's all the rest of the guys from Mayberry? Howard's
I don't know where they are, but we're in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
I'll tell you,
for
I'm
this
not here by
edition of
choice.
UIW Wrestling.
Hey, there's that guy from
KMZ, Kevin.
right.
The voice of Martinsburg, West Virginia.
He's over there again, the voice of Martinsburg. He's over there telling me to tell you to be quiet here.
Gary Michaels, who we were happy to have and very lucky to have tonight
George
as our
Michaels?
ring announcer. No, Gary Michaels.
Oh, okay.
As our ring announcer.
George Michaels, the ring announcer from WKMZ, the voice of Martinsburg.
There you go, Kevin. That sounds very good.
Yeah, George
coming from
Michaels,
you.
he's a popular guy. Look at Agony.
Oh, what is this now?
Agony. Howard Sprague is on the take. Like I said, he's on the take from AJ Fritzoid because we saw what earlier in the hour. He beat AJ Fritzoid, beat Rasta the Voodoo Man.
Well,
you have to admit, Mike, that was an upset.
That was probably one of the more amazing sights I've seen in the UIW, Kevin Casey, because Fritzoid came out of nowhere, and it's like you said, strength against wrestling experience, and AJ Fritzoid
The name of the game, Mike,
made the experience pay off.
wrestling.
Yeah, that's right.
You heard me at the beginning of the match. I said the advantage in wrestling had to go to Fritzoid.
That's right.
But in this match, I'd have to give the wrestling advantage here to Agony here.
Well, it looks like it.
This bad boy Agony.
Mr. Bojangles here
Little
just
ghetto blaster there.
trying to
type
knock
maneuver.
him out, it looks like.
Little kicks to the face here.
And Mr. Bojangles
going for a
heavily
belly-to-back
relied on his
suplex.
fists so far through this contest.
Belly to back suplex by Bojangles.
It's going to go in. There's a foot
Putting
up.
the ropes, Howard.
Okay, Howard. Howard got it, Kevin.
Howard
got
Sprague.
it.
We have what's that, Berkeley County Sheriff's Department keeping a close eye on you. Did you run out on that tab again, Paradise?
I don't believe so.
There's an
Kevin.
APB out on you around.
Kevin, I did sign your name to that check, and I do apologize.
Oh, you're going to be hearing from my crack legal staff of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Look at the closed fist by Bojangles. Fire is being met with fire here.
That's it.
Shoulders to the midsection by Agony. You know, we're closing down another exciting hour here of UIW Professional Wrestling, Mike Paradise, and I just want to say it's been great to be here because Wave the Dave is not.
Well, if we can let Dave just relax this week, he's been here to referee quite a few matches for us, and I know I think he's happy to be taking a little bit of a break right now.
I think he's happy to be in professional wrestling. You know, he's lucky.
Look out, look out, here we go.
Here comes Payne.
This is the other half of the tag team, and he's in there. Boy, he's taking a contest. There we go. Howard calling for the bell. Disqualification of Agony with his partner from the Lords of Darkness in the ring, Payne there.
Well, you know, Bojangles tags with Sledgehammer McGill sometimes. Where's he?
Well, that's what I was going to...
This could be trouble. It is.
It is. Yes, it is.
The Lords are having their way here tonight.
All right, and there's the disqualification right there. Howard wants him out of the ring.
Handsome Howard Sprague wants to go back to Mayberry.
This is not the first time that...
Look at this. Oh, man, what a maneuver. There comes Sledgehammer McGill out of the back.
That's death from above, and there is the sledgehammer, and he changes the Lords of Darkness out of the ring, and that'll be the end of our match.
We might see a tag team matchup in the future with the Lords and Sledge and Bojangles.
I think it'll be a great one. And what we're going to do...
Hey, there's George Michaels from WKMZ from Martinsberg.
That's what we got. Yes, let's see. This
let's not listen to any of these
Agony.
guys.
I don't think so, Kevin. We'll be back there to wrap this up right after these messages.
Attention wrestling fans, here's your chance to add all the great UIW action to your home video library. Universal Independent Wrestling is now available on video cassette. Each action-packed tape contains one exciting hour of UIW matches and interviews as seen on TV, all for the incredibly low price of $14.95. Just send $2 in a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address on your screen to receive your catalog of all the great UIW action now available to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mike Paradise with the UIW wrap-up for this edition from Martinsburg, West Virginia. Tonight we had wrestlers that were moving up in the final stand. That's the UIW's tournament to decide who the heavyweight champion will be. Max Thrasher overcame Watsumi of the Rising Sun. AJ Bad Thing Fritzoid pulled a major upset against Rasta the Voodoo Man in the tournament. The War Pig overcame Agent Orange, and Insatiable Adrian Hall with another semi-upset victory over Bill Sampson of the $1 Billion Babies. Also, in tag team action, the Cream Team won over the team of Ricky Lane and Hangman Harley Watkins. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got much more action in this tournament coming up over the coming weeks, so stay tuned to this station for all UIW wrestling action.